Thank you for giving me the opportunity to appear on your screen once again. My name is Ben Adesien and I'm the project manager for Rebels Edu Consult. This evening, I will be talking about reading habits. Okay, so there's a need for us to help our children on how to develop interest in reading their books. Very, very essential. So we just want to look at those things we need to do to help them to read. Number one, we need to create time when we will sit with them to read their books. Okay, so we need, as a teacher, as a parent, you need to create a time when you sit with these children to read with them. Okay, so when they see you read with them, it becomes more or less like a joint project than you giving them a task. Okay, because each time you yell at them to go pick their book and read, it's more or less like you are punishing them, you are depriving them of their free moment. But when we get to do it together, when they see that mommy and daddy or my teacher is here with me, reading with me, so they don't see it as punishment. They see it as a project, something we've got to do. So by so doing, they begin to develop that interest. So when you are not there, they could even do it on their own. But the most important thing is that you have created a concept in their mind that this habit of reading is a joint project, it's a collective work. So they see it as something they must do rather than you punishing them. Okay, so on the other hand, as well as teachers, I would like to say that we need to consider the length of notes that we give our children to read as well. Now, take for example a child in Basic 4 who gets to do about 12 to 13 subjects in a week, and probably all the teachers will get to offer them notes to read on the topics being taught for the week. So imagine a child having like 13 notes to read. So how do you want them to handle this? How do you want them to do this with so much interest? So the teachers, or we teachers, need to consider the fact that our notes should not be lengthy, rather it should be short and concise, short and meaningful, short and interesting, factual, for these children to read and understand what you are trying to tell them. And finally, we also need to consider the kind of books that we want our children to read. You know, sometimes children are being carried away by beautiful colors, attractive pictures. So you need to look for books that on its own will arouse that interest in them. Okay, so when you want your children to read, ensure that the books you want them to read are colorful, interesting, and attractive to them. So if we consider all of these, I'm sure that we will be on a journey to building a good reading habit in our children. Thank you.